way without words. Well, wish me luck.
You're going in there?
I'm taking suggestions.
Don't forget to write. And remember, we're just in the next room. So talk loud. Ow! Ow!
Here goes everything.
You hear anything? No. They waited too long. We need time to rev up again. Let's eat. You want a sandwich? Not holler like that. What was it you told her? Does it matter? Adults only hear what they want. Ah! We're about to get a bullet. Anyone care to repose and repass? Come, Kissinger. I'll teach you to play chess. My sandwich? Yeah, no, you'll concentrate better on an empty stomach.
So is this it? We're gonna stare into space in silence?
You want I should do a bubble dance?
I need a drink.
Arnold, you've done a lot of crazy things in your life, but this...
It's not a crazy thing. It's a wonderful thing I'm very proud of.
Oh, really? If you're so proud, how come you were too ashamed to tell your mother? Everything else you tell me. You shove your sex life down my throat like aspirin every hour on the hour. For 6 months he's been here. Not a word.
Not exactly the easiest person in the world to talk to.
What did I say? Do I tell you how to run your life? No. I learned long ago. Whatever I said, you and your brother were going to do just as you pleased anyway. So I wouldn't say a word, on purpose. You want to know why you didn't tell me? I'll tell you why. Because you knew it was wrong.
It's not wrong.
Then why?
I don't know.
You would if you listened.
This isn't something we decided to do overnight.
Who's we?
Alan and I.
The two of you were doing this together? Oh, now I've heard everything.
See, that's what I love about you, Ma. You're so open-minded.
All right. Alan's not here anymore. Why is the boy?
Because, with everything else, I forgot about the application. Then one day the phone rang. They had David for us. I told them about Alan. They said I could probably still take him.
So you said send him on over.
Not at first, but then I thought about it, and yeah. I was just so tired of widowing.
Widow what?
Widowing. It's a word of Murray's.
And a nice one at that. What's it supposed to mean?
You know.
I don't know.
Widowing. Feeling sorry for yourself. Cursing every time you pass a couple walking hand in hand. Watching tearjerkers on TV because you know they can always cheer you up. Everything going on here, I never thought that's what I have to explain to you.
I don't know about that. Whatchamacallit? Did you ever say a word to me?
I didn't think I had to. It's only been 3 years since Daddy died.
Oh, wait. Are you trying to compare my marriage to you and Alan? Your father and I were married for 35 years, had 2 children, and a wonderful life together. You have the nerve to compare yourself to that?
Talking about the loss.
What loss did you have? You fooled around with some boy. Where does that come to compare to a marriage of 35 years?
You think it doesn't?
Oh, come on, Arnold. You're not talking to one of your pals.
I lost someone I loved very much.
So you felt bad. Maybe you cried a little. What would you know about what I went through? 35 years I lived with that man. He got sick, I brought him to the hospital. You know what they gave me back? I gave them a man, they gave me back a paper bag with his watch, wallet, and wedding ring. It took me 2 months until I could get into my bed alone. A year to learn to say I instead of we. And you're going to compare yourself to that? How dare you?
Well, yeah, you're right, Ma. How dare I? I couldn't possibly know what it's like to shove someone's clothes in a trash bag and watch garbage men take them away. Or how it feels to forget and set his place at the table. How about the food that rots in the refrigerator? Because you forgot how to shop for one. How dare I, Mom, right? Right, how dare I?
God forgive me whatever I said to my
You
mom.
had it easy. You have all those years to remember. I have 5.
Back up.
You children, and you
You know
have
what?
friends that come
One
to
day
you.
you
I had me.
have a child.
My friends didn't want to hear about it. They said, what are you working about? At least you had her all
to me right
Mom,
now.
Mom, Mom!
How dare you speak to me this
You
way?
lost your husband in a nice big hospital. I lost mine up there on the street. They killed him on the street. 23 years old, laying dead in the street, his head bashed in like kids with baseball bats. Killed my children, Mom. Children taught by people like you. Because everybody knows queers don't matter, queers don't love, and those that do get what they deserve.
Do you want to keep it down? There are people trying to concentrate.
Sorry.
Oh, it's round one over?
I didn't say any of that. Don't keep pouring out. I felt like I was fighting for my life.
A duel to the death with a little old me. I think you're wonderful.
Here comes your Tanta Edwina. We're reloading.
Does this mean she's not going to dinner?
Why don't you go out and get something?
How about you?
Not hungry.
Let me stay. Maybe we can all talk together.
Go.
Okay?
Put a candle in the window and it's safe to come home. We'll wait on the bench.
Will it be pizza?
You paying?
Sure.
Then I know a cozy little bistro.
Round two. Yoo-hoo! Take the command now. David and Ed have gone out, and we have the whole place to fight in.
Enjoy yourself. I'm going to bed.
Ma, I'm sorry I lost my temper.
I'm glad you're sorry.
Did you come out here? You can't talk like this.
You don't want to talk. You want to fight. And I don't fight with my children. Your life. Did you ever hear your father and me fight? No, no. And you want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because all my childhood, I listened to fights. My father fought with my mother fought with me. When I got married, I told your father, Jack, I will talk, but I will not fight. And did you ever hear us fight? No, and now you know why.
You want to sit down?
I'm sitting. But don't holler at me. People say things they don't mean when they holler. And you've already said quite enough.
We won't talk about Al. Just David.
Okay, so talk.
Why don't we start with what you already know and go from there?
I don't know anything.
You spent the day with them. He must have said something.
He's an orphan.
He's not an orphan.
He said he was an orphan.
He's not an orphan. They took him away from his parents.
Then he's a liar.
Liar.
Arnold! What do you know from raising a child?
What's to know? Whenever there's a problem, I simply imagine what you would do. And do the opposite.
What is your idea of discussing? Insulting me and spitting on your father's grave? Arnold, darling, You live your life the way you want. I put my fist in my mouth. I don't say a word. Think about that boy. He likes you. He told me he loves you. He sees you living like this. Don't you think that's gonna affect him?
Ah, David is gay.
But he's only been here 6 months.
He came that way.
No one comes that way.
What an opening.
Why you everything is a joke?
The whole reason they placed David with me is so that he could grow up with a positive attitude about his homosexuality.
That's it. I'm finished. Completely insane, and I am heading south for the summer.
Make it very difficult to have an intelligent conversation.
You want an intelligent conversation? Do what I do. Talk to yourself. Arnold, you want to live this way? Gate isn't the height. I don't care anymore. You are not going to put me in my grave like you did your father.
Now I kill my father.
Oh, no. He was thrilled to have a fairy for his son. What do you think? What do you think? You just walk in a room and say, "Hi, Dad, I'm queer," and that's that? Do you think that's what we brought you into the world for? My God, if I'd known, I wouldn't have bothered. I should tear out my tongue. I should talk to my child like that. Oh. You're my son. You're a good person. You're a sensitive person with a heart. Cannot have one, like your father. And I try to love you for that. But you just won't let me. You have to keep throwing me in the gutter and rubbing my face in this. Do you realize I haven't said a single sentence since I got here without the word gay in it?
Because it's who I am.
If that were all, you could leave it in there, in the bedroom, where it belongs. No, Arnold, you're obsessed with it. You're not happy unless everybody's talking about it. I don't know why you don't just wear a big sign and get it over with.
Try to imagine the world the other way around. Try to imagine that every book, every magazine, every TV show and movie was trying to tell you that you should be homosexual. But you knew that you weren't. You knew that for you this was right.
No. Stop. You're talking crazy.
No, what's crazy is after all these years, I thought to justify my life to you.
You call this a life? Arnold, this is a sickness. But it's what you've chosen for yourself.
Ma, I'm gay. I don't know why. But I am, for as long as I can remember, back before I even knew it was different.
You haven't heard a single word I said.
I know you'd rather I was straight, but I'm not. Would you also rather I had lied to you? I got friends who never dream of telling their parents. They just push them out of their lives, and they're left wondering why. Why is my child so distant? Is that what you would rather?
No, but it doesn't have to be our every conversation.
You want any part of my life? I am not anything out of things you don't like.
Can we end this conversation?
No. There's one more thing you better understand. I have taught myself how to cook, sew, fix plumbing, do taxes. I can even pat myself on the back when necessary. Also, I don't have to ask for anything from anyone. There's nothing I need in my life except for love and respect. And anybody who can't give me those two things has no place in it. You're my mother. I love you. I do. But if you can't respect me, you have no business being here.
You're throwing me out.
I'm trying to tell you.
Throwing me out. Isn't that nice? Listen, mister. You get one mother in this life. One. Wait. Just wait.
This is the bench. This is where it happened. Arnold never brought you here.
No.
They were walking back toward the street. Alan and the other guy and the kids jumped in there. As you can see, there's nowhere to go. Still standing on the sidewalk. Look, that's what Arnold says anyway.
He showed you this.
They moved in. Figured he was trying to scare me from going to the party night. Figured he's being overprotective, you know? I think it's more. Still no candle in the window yet.
I got a lot of yelling to catch up on.
So, what did Laurel want with you?
Nothing.
Sure.
Really, it was nothing.
You don't gotta tell me. It's not like we're friends or anything. I mean, what am I to you?
She asked if I was thinking of coming back.
Oh, well, that's an easy one.
No. I didn't say that.
You won't go back.
Can we change the subject?
Sure. Now that you and Laurel are washed up, you gonna start sleeping around? Just don't put it off too long. You'll end up like Arnold. He works, he eats, he sleeps, and he sticks his nose in my business. It ain't healthy.
Say that like you mean it.
There's more about sex and its effect on mental health than me. You have any idea how many copies they laid me out on? Psychiatrically speaking.
Knowing and doing are two different things. You're only 15.
Oh, someone raised the age of puberty to 21? Kids have sex! Arnold doesn't. Got any suggestions?
Not that I'm willing to discuss with the child.
I'm not telling you to propose marriage! So, I'd be proud to call you daddy. I am simply suggesting you guys can use some tension-easing nookie. Sex is very therapeutic.
So you said.
What do you say?
Hello, Mother. Hello, Dad. The calla lilies are in bloom again. It's a strange flower. Suitable for any occasion. I carried them on my wedding day, and now I place them here. In memory of something that has died. I will never learn when to stop, huh? Here, I brought dinner. Found your wallet upstairs.
Thanks. How'd round two go?
When I left, we both knew who won. Now, only Robert Browning does. Hey, would you mind if I spoke to David alone?
Oh. Yeah, I'm sure.
Stay! I want witnesses.
I'll see you upstairs.
That was a lousy thing to do if you wanted to help.
Well, I don't need his help. I'm sorry I didn't tell my mother about you. But it's not because I'm ashamed.
And?
I asked her to leave.
Yeah, you're good at that.
What's going on between my mom and me has nothing to do with us.
Don't kid yourself. You're just like her.
You wouldn't say that if you knew what went on up there.
I know what goes on with mothers. You're my fourth. You think it's different because we're both gay, but it's not.
You're wrong about that.
Really? What would you do if I came home with a girl and I told you I was straight?
If you were happy, then I'd be happy for you.
Really? You wouldn't wonder where you went wrong?
Not if you were sure it's what you wanted.
Then why do you treat Ed like he's lying? The guy keeps trying to tell you how he feels. You call him a closet case.
You don't know what you're talking about. I'd be perfectly happy to believe Ed if just once he thought about the person he was with instead of what sex that person was.
You ever meet someone and not know what sex they are?
That's not what
Shut up and let me finish. I stay with you because I want to. I like living with you. I even like the way you mother me. You make me feel like I got a home. and a bunch of other mushy crap we don't need to get into here. But you can be a real shithead. Look, I'm telling you now, I'm gone. If you try to use me as an excuse for sitting home alone or picking a fight with Dad or your mother, I mean, you do what you gotta do. I'm not judging, but don't blame anybody but yourself. You get my drift, do you? Do you get my drift? I come down to envy. Do you want me to stay? Alright, now we're dancing.
Did I ever tell you I think you're swell?
I got school tomorrow.
Oh, Rick, come on out. I need an airing.
You want company? Okay. See you later.
David. You're not, are you?
What?
Straight. Why? Watch how you cross the street! Stupid kid. It's me. Go to sleep.
What time is it?
5 something. Go to sleep.
You want to talk? You just got home? She says she's leaving.
I tripped over her bag on my way in.
She didn't want to stay the night, but she couldn't get a flight out till morning. She was going to spend the night in the airport. I got her calmed down a little.
Go to sleep.
Stop telling me to go to sleep.
Fine, go to hell. Want a drink?
White wine?
I mean...
Nothing, thanks. So I saw Laurel today. She told me she's pregnant. She's not. She told me she was to see if I'd come back if she was. I guess I would have, I don't know. She said she could be if I came back. Thanks for sleeping together. It's funny, Laurel and your mother thinking the same thing. Maybe they know something we don't. It's so funny.
Seems like every time I turn around, here we are. Arnold and Ed in bed together.
Talking.
Me with a lump in my throat. You with a foot in your mouth.
What'd I say?
Think I listen? Maybe no mind, I'm drunk.
I know I'm not the most sensitive person in the world, but I
Ed, take a note. Never fish for compliments in polluted waters.
You really drunk? I don't think I've ever seen you drunk. Why'd you get drunk?
Hello? Anybody home?
Come here.
Care to talk about it?
Why should the neighbors have all the fun? I had a plan. I thought if I got good and looped, I'd get all sentimental and ask my mother to stay. It worked, too. Until I saw her in there. Sitting at the edge of the bed, fully dressed. That Mary Mortar stare burning a hole through the door. She thinks I hate her. I know the way her mind works. She thinks I hate her and everything she stands for. And I don't, for the life of me, know how to tell her that what I want, more than anything, is to have exactly the life she did.
David said you haven't gone out at all since Alan died.
Let's talk about you.
I can understand not wanting to at first, but you could just go out for a couple drinks, maybe a quick trip to the back room.
And you may find this hard to understand, but I want more out of life than meeting a pretty face and sitting down on it.
If I made it past the 2 now, would you let me? It was Caitlin's idea. I told him I'd consider it.
What a pal!
I mean it that way.
Never do.
This is not exactly what I want.
I think the wedding might have given you away.
I didn't want that either. I mean, I did, but I...
Well, I got some catalogs around here somewhere. You'll flip through them. When you see what you want, give a primal scream. I'll get it for your birthday.
Big fair.
I'm upset, uptight, and up to my nipples in Southern Comfort. I'm sorry.
I want another chance with you. Think about it. It makes sense, right? We know each other so well. We know what to expect from each other. Laurel and I together, it wasn't enough, obviously, or I wouldn't be here with you in bed.
Talking!
But here. These couple of days with you and David, they've been the closest thing to whatever it is that I want. I feel wonderful here.
I don't care if the kid ain't mine. I want to be father to your baby.
I know you're upset about your mother.
It's not it.
Is it still too soon after Alan?
God.
I'm asking you to think about it. That's all. Just think.
How thick could you possibly be? Don't you know that since you called, that's all I've been able to think about? Last week you walked through that door, and ever since I've been playing dutiful wife and mother to your understanding, if distant, daddy. And David's been having the time of his life playing baby.
It's been wonderful.
It's a joke! 3 grown men playing house.
I love Laurel. But no. I know that sounds strange considering the circumstances, but my feelings for her are genuine. And just as strong now as the day that we got married, but what we have is a friendship, not a marriage.
That's more than most people get.
I'm 40, Arnold. It's time for me to stop jerking around. I want more than a marriage that's, at best, purposeless, unfulfilling, but perfectly comfortable. And whatever you think about us, you can't describe us that way.
Not the perfect part, anyway.
Stop making cracks.
Ed, you think you could bring your friends here? Are you ready to introduce me to your folks as your lover? Or to David as our son? Honey. I just threw out my mother, out of my house. And all she wanted to do was not talk about it. You think I'm gonna ask for less from you?
Isn't it time to find out?
I don't know. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I can't look it up in a book or read some Reader's Digest article. It's gonna tell me. I do know it's not a grade B imitation of a heterosexual marriage. I thought David and Alan and I would find out together, but...
How about you, me, and David find
I
out?
can't.
Are you scared that I'm gonna walk out again? I can't guarantee anything.
not it.
You know I never do anything to hurt David.
I know that.
What is it, Arnold?
Not Laurel.
I'm counting on that. Wait, are you crying?
Go home, Ed. You got a really nice wife who'll do anything for you. She'll give you a home, a 2-car garage, a child of your own, the whole shebang, double dipping chocolate, government approved. Go home. Got nothing like that for you here.
Your mother did some job on you. Yeah. Hello? Anybody here? Wait, you gonna make me say it, aren't you?
No,
I will say it. I will say it. I'm not ashamed. Embarrassed, maybe not ashamed. I'll be damned if I say it to your back, okay? Are you ready?
You're gonna wake my
Even
mother.
better here. I hope they're both listening. May as well let everyone know Arnold Beckoff.
What is going on in here? Oh, something interesting, I hope.
What are you doing up? I'm dressed.
My alarm off 10 minutes ago. So, is this a closed marriage or can anyone jump in?
And baby makes 3. Any news from the war front?
I heard shuffling.
I better go prepare for the grand exit. Give me a boost. I think my battery's dead. Please, no one get up.
So?
Struck out. You said no.
So what? Arnold always says no at first, then he thinks about it. Okay, watch. Arnold! You want breakfast?
No thanks. David, maybe I'll have an egg.
Most contrary person I know.
Come on. We better get dressed.
I am dressed.
Let's start coffee.
Sure thing, as soon as I can.
Plaza 66654 with your request. It's 6:54 and I'm here with you, dedicated to the one you love. And now an oldie by request from Beulah to Robert and Michael. Guess that gal can't make up her mind. All right, Beulah, here it is.
What are you listening to?
You want me to change it? No.
I can tell you about the time Alan dedicated a song to me on the radio. Of course, they got it wrong. To Arnold from Ellen. Still, it was very romantic.
So, is your mother staying for breakfast?
I don't know. Ask her. She show her face yet?
Nope.
Go see if she needs help.
Into the jaws of death, into the mouth of